What's up, fuckwits? Machina here. I made it to Master 5 with Stun this season. The climb was pretty easy. I D-ranked once from Diamond 3 back to back to Diamond 4. That was just a setback. Everything, it was just smooth. This deck is much better than TD. I just had a very nice time climbing with this deck. It took me like probably like 10 hours across 2 days to do it. So let's get into it. This is what I'm playing. I'm gonna go over an analysis of all the cards I'm using, why I'm using them, just ratios. So I'm playing three statue, one commandant. For the monsters, three statue, one commandant, three Ryo, one dino, one border, one shifter. Uh, you guys might say that I should add more statues, but I don't really like going second. I don't really like drawing into the statues because they disable you into going into Typhon, which is a very good tool going second. Also, this allows you from using Super Poly. So you already get more than enough monsters with playing 8 monsters you want to draw into. So I'm playing three. I'm playing one Commandant because it's good to beat over high attack monsters when you have Necro Valley and Clockwork Knight. It saved me a few games like that where I draw into it when there's like a Flame Burge on the field. Playing three Ryo because it just destroys the meta. Its second effect comes up very situationally, but it's still pretty useful. I'm playing Dyna, Border, Shifter because when you draw Shifter going second, it just makes people pass their turn. It's won me a bunch of games like that. I'm playing three of the pots, three Morganite. I've been thinking about dropping it down to two since I don't really like seeing multiples in my hand. But I think like in the grind game, it's much better to see like when you and your opponent have like each have like 0 cards in hand or one. It's very good to see. Three Necro Valley because it's just a very good card right now. I'm not playing Fisher or Macro because of Dogmatic of Punishment. I think it's wrong to remove punishment because I think it's probably like a mandatory two of in the deck because giving up two pops or pop plus a draw is just too good for me. Three Clockwork Knight just stops the Fiendsmith stuff and stops Fiendsmith and just stops Tempai to a certain extent. Super Poly just a very good card, mandatory three of in the deck. Two Punishment, just a very good card. Gives you up two pops or a pop plus a draw. Three Judgment, three Strike, two Iron Thunder. Now this is probably like the most interesting choice in the deck, Mistake, because it's just a very good card. It's if they like imperm your Ryo, like you're kind of like if you don't have other stuff backing up, you're kind of screwed. It's much harder to out back row if you're not playing against Tenpai. That's a very good card in this meta. A one Tikaboo, which is very good by itself in this meta. They can't go into any of the Fiendsmith shit if they have Lurie. It paired with Clockwork Knight stops old decks. Crackdown. It's a very good card. You can use it as link material or material for Super Poly. I'm playing two Entis for punishment, two Mud Dragon, two Garura, one Soul for Super Poly, just a very good Super Poly target right now. One Earth Golem, since I've been seeing a bunch of Math Mech. One Starving Venom, one Saint, because I've been seeing a lot of White Forest and shit. One Chaos Angel, usually go into with Thunder King plus Garura. Typhon, just a very good card going second. Very good. SP, Sorcerer. Sorcerer is very good because it helps you just to close out games. Gives you life points if you use your like if you can't use Solemn Strike because you already like lowered your life points, you can just go into you can use Sorcerer to increase your life points. And Tri Brigade because you can send it with punishment to send Garura. Oh yeah, that's what I'm playing. I tried out spear mode, but I didn't really like it because to make it the best it can be, you need to have it paired with Morganite. It's a break going first. So yeah, that's what I'm playing. Uh, Now we're going to go over some games I played. I have some replays saved. Okay, start with, let's do the ranked duels for this season. So this is against Trevor. A lot of you might know him. So I'm gonna fast forward through this. This is the usual Fiendsmith combo. Okay, this is the hand we got. Barrier Statue, Clockwork Knight, Time Tearing, Strike. It may not seem like a good hand, but let's see what we draw into. Okay, so you always want to activate Clockwork Knight first because who in the right mind would negate Clockwork Knight? I'm just saying that. So you want to bait it out. So I attacked into that. Activate Necro Valley. Okay, this is my board. So I have to negate that. Also had to negate that because I didn't want him to go into the Azamania stuff. I didn't want him to search the Deception, for example. Oh wait, no. Because he could go into SP. I forgot he already had Hollowed in the graveyard. He could go into SP, banish my Necro Valley, and I'm just screwed. And then here, I would just won. So I'd say it's a pretty decent game. It showcases the power of the deck. You just gotta sequence stuff correctly. That's the hardest part about playing this deck. You just gotta sequence your shit correctly going second. We have this duel right here. Against Math Mech.
Got a very decent hand here. My opponent kind of played this wrong. I don't know why I didn't go into the Link 1 Code Talker. But I mean, he still got his 4 board out anyways. So I had to summon statue because I couldn't go a border because they wouldn't have done anything. I had to go here. I had to summon. I have to use the fucking. I had to summon statue because he was gonna use the equation thing to go into librarian. He's gonna just fucking send all my shit to the graveyard. I had to bait it out the eradicator from the extra deck. I also had to bait that out. Now he can't. I don't know what the fuck this guy was doing, honestly, dude. I was laughing my ass off when I was playing against this. I also baited him not to do that. Now he can only attack with 1 monster. Remember, he can't banish cards. He can banish itself, though. You can also out-skill drain like that. Not to negate that. No, that was very nice. Then we have this one, another Math Mech game. There's a lot of people playing Math Mech for some reason. This guy actually did the combo correctly. So yeah, I have to bait that out. I also have to bait out that. And then we could use Super Poly next turn. Remember, you can't summon the turn you go into Typhon. Unfortunately, he discarded that. I would like to keep that on the field, but we're fine still. Honestly, I put these the golem in the extra monster zone because I hoped he summoned the thing here, so I could pop my own monster to the next turn, summon border in a normal summon border in attack position, so I didn't have to set it face down. You surrender there. Then we have this game against Runic Sprite. Just full Runic Sprite combo. He has Smashers set face down, so this is board Runic spells plus Smashers plus Elf plus Mask. Now I discarded the pot because it's not a we won't be able to use it until next turn. I didn't want to discard any other card in my hand because Ryo's very good against Sprite. Yep, and that was the game. That's how you win going second. You just gotta sequence your plays correctly, make the correct plays. So yeah, that's it. That's how I made it to Master 5 with Stun this season. If you guys want me to, I can make like a highlights of the streams, of the best games from the streams that I did with the deck. So you guys can learn from those games. Just let me know. So yeah, I'll see you guys the fuck later, man.